Grids were installed at the entrances of the dam's intake tunnels. The dam's operators abandoned the protective grids years ago because they required replacement every 2 to 3 months. Many regarded the two companions as very experienced divers. Christopher was a single banker from Liège who belonged to one of the local diving clubs. Both divers were reported to have PADI certifications for open water and enriched air courses. This experience and their qualifications is what made their decision on that fateful night so unusual. The pair began their night dive around 5 p.m. The local sailing and diving schools were closed, and everyone else was getting ready to pack up their things and head home for the day. Christopher and Frederick, however, were equipping closed-circuit diving gear and rebreathers. In contrast, open-circuit diving gear uses a traditional breathing regulator that provides air stored in a tank worn by divers. When you think of a scuba diver, you probably picture someone with open-circuit equipment. With this setup, each breath travels to their lungs, and as they exhale, the regulator releases the gas directly into the water. The problem with open-circuit diving, however, is that it wastes a lot of gas. So if an experienced diver wants more control over the amount of gas they are using, they will instead use a closed-circuit breathing regulator. Closed-circuit systems recycle exhaled gas through a CO2 scrubber that removes carbon dioxide. Though more difficult to use, they maximize gas efficiency and significantly extend dive times. This is important, as their decision to use these regulators meant they were planning to dive for as long and as deep as they possibly could, indicating that the 20-meter safety limit was something they were intentionally planning to break. What's even worse is that the two men also brought diving propulsion vehicles, often described as underwater scooters. The use of scooters, combined with the decision to use closed-circuit diving gear, made one thing clear. These men weren't just planning to dive deeper than the safety limit. They were planning to explore the nearby dam, a decision that was not only illegal, but also highly, highly dangerous. Most experienced divers exploring lakes with nearby dams are well aware of the dangers posed by delta P or differential pressure. This is the suction